Diex, huge day today, a big intraday run. It looks like it had a gap, a PR, a gap, and then subsequent follow through. We're starting to test highs here. I look for this one, especially if we can get a little bit of a weak open, some type of morning dip that gets bought. I think that that would probably thrust in enough buyers to take this to straight 52-week high breakouts. If it gaps up tomorrow on strength, I probably won't buy that for the breakout trade. I'd much rather see a weak open, but I love this chart. I think that this one's got some potential. B, still, couldn't get anything going today. This one you can just see. I mean, if this market does turn, right, we've just got a much longer term kind of breakdown here. REITs are a little bit tricky to trade, but this one still looks like it's got much lower prices in the cards. TEU, looking for a bottom, a bottom booty bounce setup here. Kind of needs about 550 to trigger. A CZR, this is a Caesars Casino. After this big run, right? We're starting our bottom here, right? We've got a double bottom with a nice candle today that smacked right into the 20-day moving average. If we can get over this, I think we could run at least to 7, if not a little bit higher. This stock's come a long way, from the $17 level. I think that this one's got a chance to really make a move. I'm still watching Groupon as I really like that spot as long as it kind of holds this 5 spot above the 50 and 20-day moving average. At some point, it's going to come out of range, and if it does, it's going to move. This kind of this, you can tell this 540 area seems to be holding the stock back. It kind of pops above it and then fades, and so that's kind of the area that I'm watching. I'm almost thinking I'm better off buying this thing really low, close to 5, and just putting a stop under 5 and letting it develop into a breakout. Maybe something like that might work too, but overall, it's a great pattern. I definitely think we see 550 again, and then if it gets over 550, that's really where the magic's going to happen on that bad boy. And then ADNC, you know what? This one's not ready on second look. It's still, I think that this 20-day moving average needs to flatten out on this and kind of signal that, right, the short-term trend has become neutral before we dig into it. But still looks pretty good. We'll keep it on watch, but I don't think it's ready.